Title: Calvin's Chill Vibes, Category 2 Storm Taking a Cool Dip. Could it be a Hawaiian Luau crasher? TLDR. Calvin, the hunky hurricane, is sashaying across cooler waters and losing some of his steam. He's currently strutting his Category 2 strength, but the question remains, will this tropical diva rain on Hawaii's parade with torrential downpours, big surf, and gale force winds? Or will Calvin chill out and become a tropical storm party guest instead? Once a muscular hurricane, Calvin is now turning into more of a lean, mean, tropical storm machine. The National Hurricane Center reported that our not-so-gentle giant is still packing a punch with sustained winds near 100 miles per hour. But it's his direction that's the real tease. He's headed towards the west-northwest at around 16 miles per hour, flirting with being approximately 1,750 miles east-southeast of Hilo. Calvin's been hinting at a Hawaiian visit late Tuesday into Wednesday, but will he be a tempest in a teapot or a real party pooper? The latest gossip from the Storm Watchers Club tells us that Calvin will encounter cooler sea temperatures, increased deep layer shear, and drier mid-level air on his path, which could mean he'll turn from Hulk hurricane into tropical storm Bruce Banner. Has our Category 2 heartthrob peaked too early? Will the next 48 hours see Calvin going from hot to not? For all those weather nerds out there, it's worth mentioning that hurricane force winds are reaching out, trying to hug us from 35 miles away from Calvin's center, while tropical storm force winds are throwing their arms out from 125 miles away. Now that's some reach. But should Hawaii brace for a windy embrace or a gentle breeze? Similar to those early bird partygoers, Hurricane Darby in July 2016 and Hurricane Eugene in July 1993, Calvin is showing up a bit ahead of schedule. Both Darby and Eugene proved to be quite the wet blankets, bringing heavy rain and flooding to the Hawaiian party. Will Calvin follow in their soggy footsteps or opt for a more mellow vibe? As Calvin struts his stuff towards Hawaii, the system's deep tropical moisture might turn this into a bit of a damp party, bringing gusty trade winds, widespread rainfall, and potential low-level flooding. Not to mention, he might stir up the surf and rip currents on the east shores. Are we looking at a tempest-tossed beach party here? As the drama of Calvin unfolds, it's crucial to remember this isn't a recommendation or advice, merely the latest forecast from our meteorological gossip column. But, like any good party host, the Hawaiians are being encouraged to prepare, without causing any panic, of course. Because no one likes a panicked party host, right? Disclaimer: this news story is for informational purposes only and should not be used as a basis for emergency preparedness. Please refer to official warnings and instructions from local authorities. So as we await Calvin's grand entrance, or exit, we're left with a burning question. Will Calvin crash the Hawaiian Luau as a raging hurricane, or is he just teasing and will show up as a chill tropical storm? Or might he decide to flake altogether? And, if he does show, how would you prepare for a party guest like Calvin?